Welcome back to the Bikesmiths. Thanks so much for joining us today. We're going to look at the PR1600 by Ravemen. It is an awesome light, whether you're using it in the dark woods or you're using it on the road. There are 8 different light modes with a max luminosity of 1600 to make sure that you are seen and you can see. We're going to dive into the specifics here. We're going to get to unboxing it here. As you can see, a wireless remote control. It's an awesome package, sleek design. Of course, the highlight on the back or on the front there, you can see the light. Now the light has a screen, so that screen is super helpful because it lets you see how many hours left and what mode you're in. Of course, it comes with that remote. Here you can see the demonstration between the dual lens and the high beam. On the back here, it goes through the various modes. We'll get into that more later in the video, but it's an awesome light. The other cool thing is that it's waterproof and it is drop resistant. So waterproof, I believe up to, I believe a meter. I'll circle back around and let you guys know. It's a super awesome light. Waterproof up to 2 meters actually. Beam distance up to 150 meters. Impact resistance up to 1 meter. Really helpful. Stuff happens if you drop it out of your pockets or if you drop it in the water. It's not going to totally cook your light. Of course, you can see the 2 lights on the front. The one is utilized for the road biking. The next is utilized in tandem with the road biking one for the mountain biking. On the back, USB out, USB in, which means that you can use this light as a power bank. If you need to charge your phone, you can plug in a USB into your phone, but also you have the other USB so you can charge the light. Going through the packaging here, I'm going to put that to the side. And first things first, we're going to open it up. Everything that you need comes in here. As far as the charging cable, as far as the clamp, as far as the spacers for the clamps, the equipment and whatnot, everything you need is in here. On the back, it shows you, of course, the ratings, the beam distances, everything you need to know is on there. Opening it up here, we will see the operational manual. Once you get using the light, it's not too hard to use. It's definitely worth taking a look at and keeping it just in case you have any questions. The dual functionality of the buttons at first is confusing only because there's no writing. But once you use it, it's super easy. Goes through the various charging aspects, the mounting aspects, everything you need to use this light. We have it for you here in the packaging. Going through it, here we have the mount. Now the mount is awesome. It's compatible with handlebars from 31.8 millimeters to 35 millimeters in diameter. And one of the best design features, I believe, of this light is the mount. How easy it is to slide the light in and how secure it is. So you can see I slid it in there. You're going to feel a lock, and I'm shaking it pretty good. It's going to simulate whether you're going downhill, going uphill, you hit a bump, hit a pothole, go off a curb. There's nothing that's going to make this light go off except for you taking your index finger, putting a little pressure on the tab, and sliding it off. You can see here, I push it down, slide it off. It is that easy. Put it back on, feel the click. It's not going anywhere. Simply put your index finger on there, slide it up, and you're good to go. Moving on to the rest of the packaging here, everything that you need to run this light is going to be in here. The warranty card is handy because Ravemen offers a 2-year warranty. You can handle it direct with them if there's any issue. Of course, you get the Maxwell battery that goes into the remote, which I'll show you here. The remote is super easy to use. You put it on your handlebars. It's Velcro. Slide it through the loop and then put it back down on itself. You have the on button. And this, the larger button lets you select between light modes, so you don't have to fidget with your light once it's mounted. You can put it right next to your handlebars, wherever you might feel the most comfortable riding. That's why the Velcro is so useful. And of course, you have the shims as well. Now, these rubber shims will make it so that even if you're running on the smaller end, maybe around 31, you can still run it snug. With these shims, you have a thicker rubber one as well as a thinner rubber one here, and all the mounting hardware. So if you've ever gone to IKEA, you've ever built something up, it's as easy as that. You take the screw, you put it in there, use an Allen wrench, you tighten it down. Of course, you don't want to overdo it, right? Because it's a plastic mount. You don't want to tighten it too crazy, but just snug is fine. You're going to be able to feel it once it gets pretty tight. You're going to leave it there. So it really makes it customizable for whatever handlebar width you're running. Now in the box, I didn't show it here, but you also have the charging cable, which is really nice. You can use it to charge your phone, also to charge the light. So here you can see the modes. I'm cycling through. The blue mode is going to be the high vis mode. So whether you're going to be riding on the mountain bike trails or pitch dark, you're going through here and it shows you how many hours left of battery you have. So whether it's an hour left, You can see right here's 0.7. I go into the lower road mode. It's like driving your car, right? You have your brights and you have your regular lights. The road mode is going to be your regular lights. The brights, signified by the blue, just like in your car, is going to be that mountain bike mode. The awesome thing is that you can see here the different light settings. Mid, 400 lumens. Low, 200 lumens. Eco, 100 lumens. Flash, 400 lumens, and it shows you the time. I'm going to switch to the bright mode. I couldn't believe it when I was doing this last night, how much of a flood it is, right? You only get 1.4 hours, but you're going to be able to see everything. You get the mid and you get the low. Now, this is, of course, for the setting of the mountain bike. Whether it's pitch black, there's no moon, you're going down a trail, you can use that and not only see in front of you, but see on the side. So it's kind of like a fog light in that sense. Thanks so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, reach out using the link below. You can see the product in the link below as well. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time.